But yeah, I looked it up. Apparently it's 6 nights. Didn't look up any of the, and no spoilers, so no worries there. And, apparently we're nervous as hell, stomach all knots. Alright, 4th night in Los Ojos. This is my life now. Making just enough coin. Yep, we kind of ran through this and whatnot last time. So, from what I remember, we got the text from Civvy proving she's alive. We got to get our rating up tonight. And we are definitely very strapped for cash at the moment. Actually, no, we're doing better than I thought we were. That's right, because we slept in a parking lot. So, could be worse. Apparently there's 4 endings, including the failure ending, which is probably like when you totally run out of cash. I think we said I wanted to check out what her deal was. We can't do it with this douchebag because I'm not rated well enough. And this guy can go fuck himself. So yeah. I feel like if this guy's still looking for a ride later, that's also a decent bet. Let's get a charge first. Let's grab 2 bars now. And yeah, let's see what's up. All things, all people. So hopefully, like I can jive with a hippie. That's fine. That's fine. I can feel that. Also, one quick check. We're gonna probably get double audio for a second here. One quick check. Okay, I'm not in crunch mode. I checked before the stream, but I wanted to check while streaming just to be sure there. Okay. So yeah, let's go pick up Una and see what's up. I need to get to the cadence, and I need to get there fast. What's that? What's that? Sounds like a spa. It's the casino, the big one. I remember when cab drivers were expected to memorize things like this. I'm new here. I don't want to sass her yet. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just pressed for time. Head to Frontera, north side. That was a straight shot. Easy trip. Okay. Oh no, don't go that way. Rajaniemi Square is a mess. You can barely get through. She sounded like she knew what she was talking about. Must be some warning on her hollow space. I can go around. Would you like me to take Jean Street or Flambour? Choose one at random. And I do mean random. As random as you can make it. Weird. This is a whole different kind of backseat driving. Psychological. Fun. We're gonna whisper eeny, meeny, miny. And swerve to the last moment onto Flambour Street. Not Jean? You said to choose. Wait. Ah, yes. That's just what I needed. So I chose correctly? No, I was desperate for a bit of chance, a dose of entropy. Randomness, you know? I like her. Resets my mind. Sometimes one finds oneself in a rut of predictability. Tell me about it. It's why humor is such a balm. Comedy is based on the unexpected twist. Interesting method. How about I pick a number? Between 1 and 10? Again, I think not that kind of randomness. I need a chance with real stakes. Okay. Which is why I'm zooming down Flambour towards a casino? Yes, but now, I'm not sure it will work. Stakes that are high in monetary terms, but they don't actually matter, don't you find? Let her go off. You You've never been inside a casino, have you? Technically, I have not. No, the casino definitely isn't going to work. I need to find some entropy that matters. I can hook you up with a worm guy. Well, it's simple, almost obvious. Something is wrong with the world. I agree with you there. Not that kind of wrong. A deeper kind. I also agree with you there. Sadly, I fear our timeline has become tangled. The universe is made of infinite timelines, always branching based on the tiniest decisions. It's perfectly coherent and stable, as long as the branches remain distinct. Waited for her to say more. She didn't. So you see the obvious danger. Yes, obvious is exactly the word I would have chosen. So if our timeline is tangled up with another timeline, how do we untangle it? Oh, I think it's well beyond our capabilities. But it's good to know how off-kilter one's reality is. Fair enough. It helps you decide how annoyed to be with friends who constantly reschedule lunch. Kana, for example. Has anyone canceled on you lately? Now that, Una, is a good joke. I thought as much. Tell me what happened. It should help me calibrate. I told her what had happened with Savvy. I was supposed to move in with my best friend and she didn't show. She ghosted me for days. I've barely heard from her. I have no idea where she's hiding, who she's hiding from, or why she would do this to me. She listened like my story was feeding her. Good, good, good. Maybe we'd get 5 stars out of it, but it was a little creepy. You offered up the information. So your friend just vanished? And she won't tell you why? None. And you don't know how to feel about it. It confuses you. Wouldn't you be confused? Perfect, perfect! Now this next part is crucial. If your friend hadn't disappeared, where would she be right now? I don't know. I just moved here. Please, just guess. Think in terms of chance, and what if, and maybe. Let them wash over you. I could tell she was never going to drop it. I might as well indulge her. Okay, if she hadn't just blinked off the map, Savvy would probably be... here in my car. Right next to me in the passenger seat, just cruising. Savvy blowing perfect vape rings out the window. Calling out compliments to everyone, whether they liked it or not. We'd be blasting some cheesy mix from high school. It would have been awesome. Yep, that's exactly where Savvy would be. She'd be right here, with me. She looked around the cab as if she'd just noticed it. I remembered Radix and what Savvy had said about being anti-car. Definitely. Well, drive me around then. Let me feel her absence. I passed the turn that would have taken us to the casino. We would have sat like a statue, looking straight ahead. It wasn't the look most packs get when they're reading their screens. But then, she was reading space-time? My mind wandered, and I thought about all the maybe Savvies in other timelines. She could be doing so many things. It's part of why I wanted to move in with her again. She does like the DJ sets, so... at least she likes DJs. Maybe it has to do a DJ set at Stan's Machina. She'd get me past Azul with a wave of her hand, instead of ditching me to go with someone else. You can pull over here, dear. Thank you. That was good. Very useful. So, I have to ask, are you... a witch? No, though you're not the first person to think that. Just a quantum statistician. Just think of me as an accountant, except the spreadsheet is very, very large. You can be simultaneously rich and broke. Well, you're gonna handle that kind of uncertainty in my Capra cash account. I did worry about that. Counter-espionage is quite lucrative. In any case... Wait, backup? Counter-espionage? Ah, yes, with a little time, a little luck, and just the right entropy differential, no secret is safe. The only way to protect your communications from a quantum statistician is to hire a better one. And I'm the best there is, so... I had so many questions. You'll see, I really must dash. Thank you for the ride and the story. The timeline is indeed as unstable as I feared, and we might even be able to fix it. Wait, we might fix it? She slid out and walked up the sidewalk away from my car, zigging and zagging as she went. I'm worried she's from Capra and I let more slip than I should have. It looked random, and the sinking feeling in my stomach, that felt very, very certain. If there really were infinite timelines. How did it happen? I reached for my phone to find my next packs. Time to choose again. Sorry, I'm a little stuffed up. I'm pretty sure it's just a cold. Thank you for the honesty and the entropy. Alright, we're back above 4. We gotta keep it there. Smaller fare than I expected, but we're also decent for battery, so that's good. Okay, journal entry. No password is safe from the Quantum Witch. Alright, so we are here. That's the guy who's like... out of time. There's this... I liked Sam. So I think we're going to go... Well, we got Sam or we have Gideon. I like Sam, though. Sam was the guy who got out of prison. And, like, even though you can't really see it, made me tear up a little bit. So... And I'm not, like, really for pursuing, is it Carlos Wong? The herbalist guy. So... yeah, let's help Sam out. I pulled up to the pin. What was Sam doing around Kinfolk? What was he doing around Kinfolk? The fences around this place were even higher than Los Ojos' pen. Uh-oh. He was carrying a moving box and talking with a guy I could barely see. Guess that was Lucas? Maybe this was some kind of rehab jobs program. And Sam, yikes, he looked about as gloomy as I felt. Moving company wasn't the same thing as a dream bakery, but hey, it was a job. I hoped he'd been able to buy that special mixture with the money I gave him. Seems it's only been one night. Hey there, know where I can get a good cookie around here? No. That's right, he had a southern accent. Uh-oh, maybe his plan wasn't going so well. Goddamn, do people still get in these death traps? Oh, that's the guy who was too rich. My paying pax was an asshole, and he was drunk. Here, dude, let me at least hold the box for you. Oh, thanks, but I got it. There's unmistakable sound of rattling glass and an eerie music box melody playing from inside. Uh-oh. Sounds like Sam's job wasn't going so great. Does she know where to go? How have you been, Sam? Really? Let me ask you something, Lena. Isn't the okay policy to always refer to the writer by name? It's inappropriate. I mean, come on. This is exactly why people prefer driverless. Fuck this guy. I'm glad I couldn't take the fare before. He tapped away at his phone and I spotted a huge Capra sticker on the case. Besides, his name is Logan. This guy was more wasted than I thought. Packs this drunk were always a lost cause. So, Sam, what's new? It's a pity to stick to my guns with the drunk Pax, but I have my dignity to think about. That's gonna probably bump me around. Before you answer, Logan, just let me just admit it. So it's been shitty. That's my fault. It's nobody's fault, but I really appreciate what you're doing for me here. Dude, it's the least I can do. I can't believe I broke Cassie's fucking music box. Wait, what happens? It's fine. I don't really want to talk about it. I'm not going to press them. Even if I ignored the new suburban dad look and restless vibe, Sam seemed different. There's nothing friendly about him now. I felt like all he wanted to do was disappear. You know, it's toxic to keep shit bottled up. I've seen the statistics. I was just bringing this music box home from getting its annual cleaning, and unfortunately there was an accident. Yeah, I totally smashed it. I was totally smashed, and I totally smashed it. That's awful. I'm so sorry. Alex, it was just an accident. Don't you worry, driver. This guy's not getting home until I make things right. I could smell the whiskey on his breath, and I had to stop myself from gagging. I get it. You're not gonna tell me how much the thing's worth. I just want to throw some money your way to help out your daughter, you know? Think 180 credits is enough? They both went quiet and my head spun. Since when did Sam have a daughter? Something was up. I'm gonna stick with the cookies for now. But after all that cookie talk. Watch out. What? What is it? Thought I saw a deer. A deer? Yeah. They're out of there. Really need to keep my eyes on the road. I mean, he's clearly lying, but it's true, I saw one once. Farmer's market on... Did he just fall asleep? For the moment. You don't want to know how many whiskey bombs he downed earlier. I needed to know what was up, but I didn't want to wake Sleeping Beauty. Whatever you say, Sam. Look, please don't tell him anything. I'll explain everything when you drop him off. Okay, cool. He said I'm falling for a story about cookies. Until I knew more, it was best to just stay quiet and keep an eye on Sam. Let's just not talk then. I feel like I'm going to get a migraine any second now. Are we there yet? If I wasn't in trouble, we could have taken a company car, but no. Now I gotta help this guy out before I get a little too tipsy-whipsy. Gosh, people are just too nice in this city. How much was he angling to get out of this Capra clown? Look, I appreciate you making sure I get home okay, but it's not necessary. I know it was an accident, so let's call it even. No way, dude. I told you I'd make it right. Well... Sam's voice cracked, and for a second I almost felt for him. What if you made a donation to the foundation in her name? Buddy. Yes. How? I had my phone set up to take donations. There it was, a mugging happened to a car. Who cares? He's Capra scum. The victim just didn't know it yet. Oh, I'm laughing. Uh-oh. What's so funny? Oh, nothing. Just a billboard we drove by. Sam handed over his phone as, we took the thing. Just scan your coin code and, put in your PIN. Wow, this guy really had no idea that he was about to rob himself. Oh. See, I feel like asking what the money for is going to put Sam on the spot. How much are you donating? Why, do you want to match it? You totally should. Well, that's really not necessary. It most definitely was not. No way I was letting Sam near my money. Never mind. What difference did any of it make? This capper sure will wake up tomorrow thinking he'd helped some bereaved father and saved a few dolphins while he was at it. Unless he ran into Sam Logan again, he'd never even know he was robbed. I pulled him to the drop-off, which, for all I knew, may have actually been Sam's house. I'll get out here too. Kinda need to walk it off, if you know what I mean. Can't thank you enough for your kindness. If Cassie were here... He actually choked up as he said this. Wonder what he thought of to make the tears real. Had there ever been a Cassie and her daughter in his heart? She will be, buddy. I know it. He hopped out of the car with a hiccup. The smell of whiskey lingered. Now it was just me and Sam alone again. You know what? I'm gonna let him go. Popped open his door. He couldn't be going fast enough. This is your stop, too. Come on, I was just trying to... Nope, don't even start. Out. Oh. With that, he hopped out and made a beeline for a nearby bar. Uh-oh. I had a feeling I knew what tune he'd be singing in there, but at least it wasn't on my conscience. I thought it'd be worse to lock him in. You dick. Alright. Fuck you, Sam. I don't like you anymore. Oh, what now? We didn't even do anything. We didn't park in any Capra zones. Yeah, what was it this time? Pulled over, hands on wheel, eyes up, deep breaths. We've had some compelling reports about neocabs on the road tonight. What have I done wrong? One moment, Miss Romero. He turned away, but I hear him speaking in a hushed tone. On every channel, this must have pissed off the wrong people. We'll get the word out. How much was this gonna cost me? No. It couldn't be her. His visor. Alright. Sat up straighter, tried to keep my expression blank. Wait, why Savvy wanted? Tried to hide even the slightest hint of recognition. But it didn't matter. There she was, her face on every screen, bathing the city in a blood-red glow. What did you do? What did you do? Oh, hey, what's up? Literally says Minish. I said literally in the going live post Minish was going to be later. I can't finish 3 nights of cabbing in 20 seconds. Alright, ma'am. Anything else, officer? You're in a hurry to get somewhere, aren't you? Well, aren't we all? Just watch your speed out there. You're not a Capra. Yeah, no shit. And look, I'm legally obligated to ask you this. Have you seen the individual pictured on this bulletin? That's fraud and trespassing, that's it? No, sir. Didn't trust my voice not to shake, okay. Cool. Nope. Probably see so many faces you can't even remember them all, right? I managed a weak laugh. Well, report any sightings of this criminal right away. That'll be all. Drive safely, ma'am. Savvy was wanted, and I just lied to the LOPD. Good. Lied to cops. This couldn't be happening. Somewhere in the city was Savvy's apartment, with all the extra rooms set up for me. And the bricks of sage incense squirreled away in every closet. Sage incense, quote unquote. Would I ever see her again? Hopefully there's a get the fuck out of Dodge option for endings. Alright. Hey, Lena, it's Liam. Hey, Liam! Not quite a yay, Liam, but we'll take it. Alright, how are things going on your end? Somewhere between Eesh and Yikes. Well, I hope it's closer to Eesh. The reason I'm texting is I just met pretty much the coolest person. A quantum... Oh, he met Una! Okay. Una, the statistician? That was our first fair of the night. Statistics, we were talking about the same Una? This lady is straight up a science witch. Oh, she says she knows you too. LOL, what are the odds? The odds are... odd. Right? We've been talking about random things, all night about random things that aren't really random, and the difference between impossible and improbable, and also zombie cats. Schrodinger's cat. It's gotta be. Anyway, Una says hi. Hello, Una. I'm gonna go check out this spot Ramen Getty now. Have a good one. Oh, Ramen Getty. Didn't register first. Stay cool, Liam. Liam and Una. Now, there was a match made in Quantum Heaven. I had no idea how I could help fix a timeline. I just want to fix my own life at the moment. I guess I was making a name for myself in this town, one quantum witch at a time. It was well after midnight. I met my ride quota. I checked my fuel grid. Blue. I had it in me to push for one more ride tonight, or I could call it early and get some rest. We need to get our rating up. Alright. Hopefully Worm Dude's still available. Worm Dude was good. Worm Dude likes me, I like Worm Dude. Worm Dude is available, but we don't have enough juice. Actually, Worm Dude's my best bet. I don't know who the hell this guy is. I don't want to risk it. So let's juice up. Grab the charge where you can. Let's top up. I'm over 20, so that should cover lodging, depending on how the night goes. Alright. Hail Metawopian, baby. That'll give you a pretty well laid out for tomorrow, too. Yes, first time, long time. Neocab, you are, it's basically, the future of gig economy bullshit, but I was hoping you'd be my driver again. Have you ever watched someone die? And the whole gist is, you moved from, like, kind of a backwater town into this, city. Los Ojos, I presume California, but, yeah, you're basically an Uber Lyft driver. Competing against self-driving cars in a town that is basically run by the company that runs the self-driving cabs, so you're kind of an anomaly. You're supposed to move in with your friend, but it turns out your friend is kind of a Luddite anarchist, and it was in some sort of trouble, smashed their phone after texting you for an emergency pickup the first night, and now is hiding out from something, wanted for something, and I'm just like, okay. Anyway, this guy is in kind of an apocalypse cult or something, and he's cool. No, I never have. You see, there's an acolyte named Miranda. She came to her first meeting several months ago. As soon as she spoke, I knew she belonged with us. I don't want to make fun of his god. Alright, up. That's impressive. He's a fun guy. Miranda was drawn to Metawopian because, for years now, she has suffered from horrible pain, chronic. And yeah, so basically, since you're new in town, you're kind of learning about the town from your passengers as you go along, while trying to figure out what the hell's up with your friend and everything. It's really cool. And it's only like 6 nights long, so it's a short play if you're not reading everything out loud. She has a well-developed sense of the absurd. I like that. I do, too. So Miranda is... Yes, Miranda is dying. I believe the cult of the Painworm has been a great comfort to her. Nina, do you know about what acolytes like best about our group? I couldn't say. What is it? I'll explain it this way. Miranda is always in pain. Very often the people around her squirm in discomfort. At her discomfort. They would prefer she wasn't in pain, of course. But, absent relief, they wonder if she might not show it so much. Oh, also plenty of commentary. Plenty of commentary. That's horrible. I agree. The Book of Hunger and Hardship is very clear on this point. When we meet, we accept each other's suffering plainly without pity or condescension, and we never, ever say, I hope you feel better. That's amazing. Yes, not wishing someone's pain away from them. It is very uncommon in the city, this culture. But for some people, it's what they've wanted all along. At any rate, Miranda is special. She has shown me what Metawopian offers more clearly than any of the senior agonizers. And now... Agonon trailed off. I felt bad enough already, so we can't do that. Now what? Okay. That's the other thing. The motion grid down in the corner, the thing with the colors, which is actually behind my head. There's a spread of it's a spray of colors. It looks like a flower, but you can also like see it on her wrist sometimes. It changes color depending on your mood, and depending on your mood, it determines what answers you can and cannot give. Hence why these two have been fuzzed out. We don't have to talk about it. Oh. Of course. I feel bad. I didn't mean to burden you. I'm sorry. That was rude of me. Burden me? It's okay. Well, Miranda's pain has gotten worse. And it is only going to get worse. It's become... There is a nurse at her apartment now. Miranda has chosen to die tonight. Do you think it's the right choice? It doesn't matter what I think. That is true. The choice is made. My road is clear. The truth is, I am afraid. That is extremely understandable. Is it? Sitting with acolytes at their death is perhaps my most important role. That neon skull on that building was sweet as hell, but I do not want it. After death, there is no pain. There's nothing. Lee and I have studied all kinds of pain, as well as fear and loneliness. But how does a person face nothing? I don't want to diminish his role by saying all you need to do is show up. So let's heart to heart it. Are we talking about Miranda facing death? Or you? I wish I could think only of my acolyte. But yes, I am thinking of myself, too. I cannot face nothing. Not yet. Maybe not ever. Everyone worries about that. I know that, and yet... Agonon, you already got through the hard part. You got into my car tonight to go see her through this. That's brave, and it's all she really needs. What if I opened the door and rolled out of the car? I would stop, pick you up off the pavement, stuff you back inside, and keep driving. Are you serious? Very. This is a one-way express to Miranda's side. I'm not going to let you do something that will only cause you pain. And hurt someone you care about. But pain is... the very thing that Miranda's getting away from. Why give her more of it? He didn't say anything after that. I drove faster. All I could think about was a woman lying in her bed waiting to die. And about how much courage it would take to make that decision. It's just up here. Already? I feel like I could have been driving for 3 hours. And you still would have said that. I feel like we're being a little too hard on him, but... he stared at the building that held his dying friend inside. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I mean this in a nice way, but... it's the hardest thing Miranda has ever had to do. You're just there to be there for her, you know? I got the sudden feeling he was going to hug me, but he stopped. Okay, good. 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 How do you know all these things, Lena? I drive people around in the middle of the night. Kind of teaches you about human frailty. Well, thank you. I am still deeply uncomfortable. But you're right. That does not matter. I am here. Thank you for bringing me. I've been handing out a lot of freebies. I like, he's down with pain, so I think the little pain on his wallet wouldn't bother him so much. I'm proud of you, Aganon. He climbed out and crossed the sidewalk with small steps. I wonder what it would be like in there. To see your friend just go away. I thought about Savvy. I watched him push through the building's front door to face the unknown. The big unknown. But what else could he do? But yeah, you can see her wristband changing color there. Green is, I think, a little more... yes, 5 stars, thank God. This driver does very important work, and I value her as a friend and teacher. Oh, that was close. On the rating. That's the other thing. Since you're a gig worker, you have to keep your rating up, or else you lose your job. I believe that there's an ending for, I think, bombing out entirely, having no money and no charge. I don't know if it's the same ending as losing your job, but... well, there's an achievement for that status, but anyway. Alright. Cool. And we also have to pick where to stay for the night. 18 seems to be the cheapest. And the nearest. And it's not giving the parking lot options, though. That and the little circle symbol, or the, that's the Capra symbol. And we don't like those because we don't like Capra, so... I'll take... hey, it's Motel Azteca again! It's where we've stayed 3 of the past 4 nights. Oh, Sam was... he got out of prison and gave me this sob story about wanting to start a bakery. But then he was trying to rip off some dude in the back of my car, and I thought letting him go would be the good thing to do. Like, I let him do the ripoff because it was some drunk douchebag from Capra. But then I, like, instead of letting him out of the car, it was kicking him out of the car, and he got pissed at me. It was the choices were that or lock him in the car to interrogate him again, or further as to what was going on. But I think either one would have been bad. So anyway, it was healthy and strong and fast and beautiful. I realized I didn't need to fly. Just pushing my feet into the ground felt incredible. Like each step was the first breath coming up from underwater. I felt like I was living for the first time. I couldn't wait to see where my feet were carrying me. Sorry to spit that out. I was trying to catch up. Because this is auto-progressing the text. But then I realized it wasn't my body. I didn't know whose it was. Someone thicker and taller and hairier and thinner. And I didn't know what shape I was anymore. I was looking at this body from the outside, and then I was looking at a lot of them. Was more quantum? They piled on top of me, higher and higher. I started to suffocate under the weight of those bodies. My last breath was someone's heel jammed in my mouth like a cork. That's not so great. Also, the dreams tend to end poorly. Nobody saw me die. I woke up covered in sweat and grabbed a Danish on my way out. It was over an hour before I could force myself to eat it. It was actually pretty delicious. I grabbed a Danish on my way out. Back to work. Yeah, so like yellows and greens are positives. Oranges and reds are a little more angry, but can be positive. Like it can be feisty. All right. Blues and purples are less